son David Freund. We supply and manufacture a lot of the premier bowling chains in the country, like Lucky Strike, and the latest one is actually Punch Bowl Social Club, which is a very fastly expanding chain across the United States. We do a lot of independent family type centers as well as boutique centers. We do a lot of our rollerball mini bowling as well, and believe it or not, a big trend that's happening now is home installation. In the country, if you take traditional and boutique and family entertainment centers with bowling, you're probably in the 5,500 to 6,000 range total.
Okay.
With about 4,800 of those being traditional bowling centers.
Traditional centers.
So family entertainment centers with bowling as an anchor is really something that's blossomed in the last, I would say, 8 to 10 years.
Okay, and a lot of these centers are trying to upgrade and modernize.
Yes.
And how do you guys help them do that?
Well, a traditional bowling center, a good example is a center we did in New Jersey that you're familiar with, Colonial Family Entertainment.
Yes.
Which was actually a 64-lane bowling center that we tore half the building down and changed them into a 24-lane family entertainment center, and their revenues quadrupled in 1 year, at least.
1 year, yes.
And they've been in business 4 years. And I just went to see the owner, Peter, about 2 weeks ago, and 2016 was the most successful year yet.
I believe that.
Yep.
So the bowling center industry is getting, let's say, they're getting used to the idea that maybe taking some lanes out can add another $1 million onto their onto their P&L.
Absolutely. We take about 15 to 20% of the lanes out, change that into either a nice restaurant bar concept or a gaming redemption center situation, and then modernize the existing lanes, taking part of that and making that into a VIP location so they can go after corporate business and good party business. And it increases their revenues normally anywhere from 50 to 100%.
Okay, and what does it cost basically to to put up a center, either per lane or what's the minimum amount of lanes that you've done?
I would say that I look at it more on a per square foot basis as far as the building goes.
Yeah.
Any center that can be built today, you're looking at anywhere from $125 to $175 per square foot, depending if it's just a family entertainment center or going the high end on the boutique center, sometimes up to $200 a square foot. So a 20,000 square foot building, depending on what it is, could range anywhere from $2.5 to $4 million to do that facility all in.
Right, and how much of that would be the lanes? The lanes is not a major...
The lanes are going to run you somewhere between $40,000 to $50,000 per lane.
Per lane,
depending on how many lanes you do. And that should translate to about 30 to 35% of your revenue overall.
It's a pretty good model.
Yes.
And a lane, what's the square footage of a lane?
Square footage of the lanes,
100 feet long or something like that?
Normal centers anywhere now are 8 to 12 lanes wide for a boutique or family entertainment center, and that averages between 50 to 60 feet wide up to 120 feet long.
So a lane is about 120 feet long, counting the approach and the back
and the furniture and everything else that goes with it.
The whole deal.
Yes.